Hi, I'm Taiho Yamada. We're here at NAMM 2017, and I'm so excited to be able to finally announce our new synthesizer company, Mach, and our first product, WaveRaiser. WaveRaiser is a futuristic virtual synthesizer that allows you to slice apart waveforms and recombine them into new and aggressive sounds. There are 3 oscillators and 3 filters per voice, and an oscilloscope to help you dial in your waveform perfectly. And let's show you what WaveRaiser is all about. So WaveRaiser has basically 16 steps where you can select different waveforms and modulate them independently. This is a sound that has 16 steps going. And you can change the waveform per step. This is what this controller is set up to do. We have one of the filters. The filter set up, that's the ladder filter. Now, when you have 16 steps in your waveform, it allows you to do sync, oscillator sync at every step. Each transition point has an opportunity for sync. So I'm going to turn on sync and start changing the waveform frequencies. Has a very particular sound. Each step can also have different frequency content in it, which essentially means that the amplitude of the frequencies are being modulated at every step. So we're doing something called mutant AM so far, and that sounds like this. Now the step size can be changed per oscillator, and you can get everything from tonal waveforms to wave sequences. And the duty cycle for each step can be changed as well, which allows you to favor certain waveform combinations versus other combinations. One of the other things that WaveRaiser allows you to do is to do a sort of supersaw kind of wave. It basically, from one oscillator, allows you to detune all the wave segments, and it gives you this kind of gritty, detuned sound. A little bit of digital quality to it as well. And every wave can be edited. We have this wave editing in the central oscilloscope. You select an oscillator and select a segment of that oscillator. This one is made up of 16 segments. And you can change the pitch and volume for the segment. It's a little bit hard to hear in this example because there's so many other oscillators happening, or so many other segments happening. But you can also change the waveform per segment. Now I've added a bit of noise in there. You can do some pretty serious, gritty, crazy sounds. That's WaveRaiser. It'll be available March 1st for an introductory price of $75. We don't have full editing in WaveRaiser yet. You have a lot of editing for the waveform in the Ring, but the rest of the editor is still to come. There are about 700 parameters in a WaveRaiser oscillator by itself when it's fully maxed out. So we're trying to sort that and get it into a fairly easy user interface. That should take us about a month beyond the initial release date, so we're looking somewhere in April. At that point, the price is going to jump up to $150, but anybody that buys early gets a free update. And big thanks to Traction for hosting us in their booth. We're part of a new initiative called Traction Presents, where they select promising music startups and help them get started. And so big thanks to Traction and Woody. And thank you to Sonicstate for coming out and seeing what we're doing. See you later.